So returning spring practice, what are some of your goals coming off those 2 weeks and then a 2-week break and then coming into these 3 weeks? What's your mindset?
I just wanted to come in, where I left off. I didn't want to come in feeling like, I wasn't doing anything over break. I was over break working and still in my playbook. So came out here today and it showed a lot of people that we were all in our playbook and we were out there. We're ready to grind, ready to get better, and we came out here ready to fly around. And even though it still was tiring, like always, it was we got things done.
Did you feel you had a good first 2 weeks that you were coming off of?
The first week was for sure a challenge. I mean, not knowing that pace, I didn't know what it was going to be like. So it for sure kicked my butt a little bit. But, once I got used to that and we all got our minds out to run the playbook a little bit, it got better and it kind of started to slow down a little bit. So, as the weeks went on, it built up and it got better and better. And I feel like I built myself up a little bit and I'm feeling pretty good right now.
So it slowed down now after – you said you got your head in the playbook for the last 2 weeks. So
yeah, like even today, like it slowed down and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be after the 2-week break. So we came out here ready to go, ready to fly around. We were in shape, and still some guys who are hurting a little bit, but some of the new guys, but we got things done.
How do you think having that 2-week break helped you digest what happened in the first 2 weeks, so you're ready to kind of tackle this last step?
For all of us, we kind of just said, we can't go these 2 weeks breaks like it's like a vacation. Like we gotta, still work out, still get our bodies right. So we come back sluggish and, out of shape. We're gonna feel it, and we're gonna lose all those 2 weeks that we had. So we came out and like it showed today, we did things right, and we're trying to bring everybody along.
Does the scheme in defense kind of change your responsibilities or what you're doing or focusing on?
Not too much. There's little things. As far as gap responsibilities or coverage responsibilities, but nothing major. I'm still inside backer. I'm still just flying around trying to make plays, so nothing too much.
In this scheme, is there a big difference between the two inside guys? Is there?
No, not at all. You see during practice, one series I'll be on the right side, and the other series I'll be on the left side. So Coach Pellon's trying to make us versatile and play both ways, because in the game you never know what's going to happen.
Is the philosophy kind of to let the DL kind of hold them up and you guys fly around and make plays? Is that kind of the?
We all trying to be greedy, all trying to make plays. They got stunts up front, and we are all flying to our gaps. Whoever gets there first, and we're all flying behind them, to support them. So it's not really like we're relying on them. It's just we're all doing our 111th of the team.
Certainly, Coach Kelly's teams at Oregon were known for their offense. How much did you know about his defenses?
I didn't know too much about it. I know they were great. Just like the offense, flying around, fast pace. When they first came out here, I for sure was able to feel that. But we're getting used to it now, especially with Coach Az. He's bringing us along. Coach Pellon and Coach Rose bring everybody along. So just gotta stay in meetings, gotta stay in our playbook, and let's get things right.
How has it been with Coach Pellon?
It's good. In meetings, he breaks things down very well, and he's trying to get every individual better in every aspect of the game. And he doesn't just fly by things, stuff like that. So he's doing things right, and we all appreciate him to the fullest. So he's doing his job.
How is it having those two guys, the two JC guys, come in and jump into practice right now? For you and for them, what's that transition like?
It was good. For them to finally get out here, because they've been in meetings for the past couple of weeks. But it's different when we get on the field. So when they got out here, me and Josh Woods 7-on-7. Throughout practice, we're trying to help them along as far as certain play calls or whatever, get them in their gaps, and still remember our job. So it's kind of difficult, but it helps them out, and we're still helping ourselves out too, because it reminds us what we're doing. So it's not too bad. It's just a little tiring, but you get used to it.
Did you have to get in better shape for this pace of practice, and where are you right now?
Oh, for sure. But that's a testament to the strength and conditioning staff. Coming in January, they got us doing some serious program, and you can see with some guys, our body fat's gone down, and we're feeling really well. So testament to them, and even coming out here the past 2 weeks, I still feel like I'm getting better in shape. So I've seen everybody else too, so it's going well.
How much do you weigh?
240.
What's your body comp? How did that change? I know the coaching staff's really focused on that.
I came in January, I think it was 20. I dropped down to 15. So lost 5% body fat, feeling pretty well. I think we do body pod again, I think 3 weeks, so I'm hoping it goes down a little more.
Are you pretty happy where you are? Do you want to get a little leaner? Or
I always want to lose 5 more pounds, but playing at 240, be able to move around pretty well, and just a bigger body a little bit. But I'm starting with this weight. Just want to get my body fat down a little more.
How is the pace of practice? The difference, the transition for you? How's that been?
You mean between the
old practice compared to now?
It's a lot faster, a lot more it's a lot more up tempo. Everything's just like from one segment to the next. There's no breaks in between really, but they take care of us with the teach segments and slowing it down on purpose. So, I mean, it's fast, but nothing that we can't handle.
You started here as a quarterback, now you're kind of at receiver. What's it like kind of finding this new home at receiver?
A lot more running, say that. It's fun though. I mean, I played receiver in high school, so it's nothing new to me. And I feel like I have the abilities to. We have great coaches here with a great system. So I mean, just putting in the time, putting in the work, and making that transition has been, you know, it's been a little bumpy in the beginning, but seeing the progress being made now.
Then to another transition with a new scheme, that had to been a little bit more difficult to get over that. And how has Coach Doherty helped you with that transition?
I mean, football is football, so I mean, it's a new scheme, but it's all the same plays, routes are the same routes, just different names. So Coach Doherty's really been helping in the meeting room, just making sure that he's giving us tests, making sure we know our routes and everything, so we can go out there and play with confidence. He's really showing up on the field right now.
Do you think you've done pretty well? You were running with the ones mostly for the first 2 weeks. How do you think you performed in those 2 weeks?
Not good enough. I mean, you can always do better. You know what I mean? Just because something's working doesn't mean it can't be improved. So always looking to do a little bit better.
Are they telling you that pretty much it's wide open, the receiver competition?
Pretty much. I mean, there was a whole receiving core, starting core that left last year. So, I mean, it's open for the taking. So every guy's out here hungry, working every single day, working in the weight room and on the field. And so, I mean, we'll see who the best men are out there. But either way, we got a lot of great guys, a lot of great talent on this field. So I'm excited to see
what do you think you have to work on personally yourself?
Everything. Like I said, there's nothing that can't be improved. So from speed to hands to knowledge of the game, everything can be improved.
Weight-wise, I mean, I know like you're always like in good shape, pretty skinny though. Are you looking to put on more muscle, and where are you right now?
Oh, always, yeah. I'm around like 185, 190 right now, so I'm in between there. So always looking to get a little bit stronger, a little bit bigger.
How tough is it for like Kyle Phillips and Chase Cota come in and contribute in spring? And do you reach out, kind of help them?
Yeah, I guess you'd have to ask them how they're transitioning. But Kyle's been doing really well. Chase was out here for his first day. He looked confident. You know, he's easing into the system. So we'll see how he does in the future.
How did you spend the past 2 weeks to try to make sure you got better before you came back to practice today?
Coach gave us a bunch of workouts to do. We have a whole script of workouts that were optional, but you know, a lot of the guys want to take the time to get better on their own. That's just the type of team that we have. So doing some of the workouts on our own, a little bit of yoga here and there to stay limber, you know, kick back, play a little Fortnite to relax, but that's about it.
What did you do to kind of get back into the playbook and refresh yourself on some of those routes and stuff like that?
Worked with my roommate a little bit, Donovan Williams. We got a whiteboard in our room. We just got up, he'll quiz me, I'll quiz him on the defense, and just helps us keep it fresh in our mind.
Do you think you're better with those 2 weeks? Do you think you're better with the playbook?
Yeah, definitely. Just having more time and a little bit more, just working on it a little bit more has been helpful. I mean, the more you do it, the more you know. So.
Sure.